Thanks for all the innovation this year, phone technology. I'm so glad I don't have to use my old 5-year-old phone because so much better technology came out. Calm down. They meant well. There's bound to be some nice stuff. Today we talk about this Samsung S25 Ultra that came out and why no phone has beat its prior self for the past 5, if not 10 years.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the Huawei P40 Pro, of course, the phone that I would love to upgrade one day once the phone beats it. But like 5 years, I'm still waiting. It's just so annoying. Samsung, you would think like they lead the industry. They're such a big company. You wouldn't believe the innovation. Like a little Huawei, we can't keep up. So give me some oatmeal. Like they have nothing, but that's not the case. Maybe Huawei is bigger than I let on. Who's following me? Follow her at work. So just a couple rants here. Samsung S25 Ultra comes out. I don't even understand your specs or your language. You never tell us the exact sensor size, the focal length, the tonnes. Why are those things missing from every camera release? I don't understand. You have to dig and you can't even find it. Sometimes they'll give you like, oh, the main sensor is this size and then the ultra wide, oh, whoops. You don't need to know that. Like sometimes something's missing. Either the focal length, it's like the focal length is gone. It's a periscope lens. At what focal length? No aperture sometimes, you just tonnature. You know what's funny? The smartphone industry at one point killed off the point and shoot because it was like, these are just as good, if not better. The hell's your problem? Ride a quieter vehicle, you piece of shit. Oh boy. So like point and shoots were killed off. Camera companies saw their doom. They were like, we can't compete with that. Everybody just uses their phone. But now it's become like this resurgence where these loser kids are like, look bro, I have a camera. Oh my god, what's that? Timmy, wow, where'd you get that? What is that? Like kids don't even know what that shit is. And it's better. You know why? It's just a more natural look. That's all I care about. These phones, like what the hell is this image? This color science? You're doing that to my face. The hell's your problem? What did I do to deserve this look? Nothing. Probably a lot. What happened to my sunshine? It's the stormiest wind. There was all blue skies. The hell happened? Where? There's a tornado. It literally turned into a storm. I live in Texas. Damn it. So, phones, you suck. You think I wouldn't love to upgrade this phone with these skin tones? I've been looking. The only thing that was somewhat exciting was the Xiaomi. It was like 14 Ultra or something. It had a 1-inch sensor, but the 15 Pro lost that 1 inch. So like we're getting tinier on the sensor. Vivo X100 Pro had a 1 inch, and then the 200 Pro no longer. With your lying Zeiss colors, your bullshit. So it's like everything's just downgraded. Like the Samsung ultra wide camera, smaller sensor than this one that we're witnessing right now. You believe in the glory of it. This had like a bigger sensor for the ultra wide, and the main cam is still bigger than the Samsung. It's a 1.28 instead of a 1.3. Loser. I mean, sure, it turns into this color science. It's even worse. The colors change through the sensor, but I don't get the direction of these companies. Like, I've made the videos telling you what to do, but here we are having like 200 megapixels in a tiny, less than 1 inch sensor. What are we even doing? Why are you pretending that could be good? Like, why don't you just go for what the point and shoot that you're supposed to replace did? Natural image. Even like the S120 Canon had a slightly bigger than normal sensor. Better thing that you could ever do. The Pocket 3 destroys your life. Why are you trying to compete? You have nothing. You don't even have 960 frames per second. You can't even make a music video of cold, desperate Canadians trying to survive this winter night. I don't get you phones. You should be the funnest device ever. I love the ergonomics kind of, in the sense that I have my little clip. I can actually clip it on with a tripod. I can't do that with most other things. The tripod's taking up my clip space that I have to clip. So it's bullshit, but like, you have many different lenses. You should have the highest technology, so the most slow-mo. How come we're not improving that? I can do 7,000 frames per second in here, and not one company, even Huawei themselves, is even attempting to match that. I mean, sure, I have no actual use for it. I just run in the snow, and it's useless footage, but like, Samsung's been giving us the same 960 frames per second that's interpolated, and it looks so trash. It's not real. It's not usable at all. Like, you film water or something, and it's like, that's not real. Whereas this is actually real, and nobody's doing it. Sorry, I don't have almonds. Blame the ants. It's not my fault. It's the ants' fault. I know my needs are ridiculous with my 960 frames per second. Technically, we already have that. And if I actually needed 7,000 for pigeons in flight, I could do that here. So do I need more? But it'd be nice if we just improved on that. Like, I can only do that on 2 of the cameras. What about a telephoto? Bigger sensor camera and that same frame rate action that looked better? Like, just improve. We're not improving though, not one bit. Eventually this phone's gonna die. The battery's gonna run out. I'm gonna want to upgrade. I might just buy another one of these instead of the Pura 70 Ultra Pro Plus. Like, that thing's not gonna do it. They only do 960 now. You remove the 7,000. That's not fun. So it's like, how's that an upgrade? You want the perfect phone? I'm about to give it to you off the top of my head. I don't even have to think about this much. Do we really need an ultra wide and a main that is so close to it? No, we do not. So we can balance with a 24mm, nice 1-inch sensor, some ton of separation. We got that. I do want an ultra wide in there as well, but don't worry about that. And then like a nice telephoto, like 400mm right in there somehow. New technology, periscopes, the whole length of the phone, mirrors and shit. Imagine that, wildlife, and then all the specs, which are like 8,000 frames per second, can be used in each camera. Then you're not limiting me. And then like a little front-facing screen so I can actually see myself. I'm not guessing, am I even recording right now? And then like an actual mic jack, remember those? Asshole, not a USB-C dongle. Dongle your mom. And then it's more about using the camera. I can't save any custom modes in here. Every time I start, I have to like change the settings. That's annoying. Like, where's my custom modes? To be fair, Apple has their log and it's a pretty natural looking image, but like, in order to use it, there's a lot of weird stuff. You need an SSD, And then that takes up your headphone port, mic port. So it's like there's ways, I've seen people with dongles and multiple ports, and you're a freak bringing that thing with you to vlog. Like, what are we even doing? So it's like, but you have a decent looking image. I think the Sony phones have a somewhat natural look. They're not like smartphone saturation and contrast. It's not bad, but it's a Sony. You have 4K 120, but no HD 240. Who are you? Why are you ruining my life? You used to have 960. Not anymore. Here's the reality that faces us. We had giants roaming the earth. They were smart. They built cathedrals, Gothic gargoyles. They were tall. They sang songs of our shortness. And they've been withholding their technology from us for 8 years plus. And I'm sick of this. Give us our technology, you big apes. I'll be leaving now. I'm on my way to buy a new phone. Too bad that's not true, because there are none. Huawei P40 Pro for life. Grow up and make something better sometime. After you donate Bitcoin. And subscribe for more videos.